Hello guys, welcome to the channel Shubhada Group of Education Sirsi. You are watching Satish Sir's physics videos for Karnataka CET and NEET. So hereby we are continuing the discussion on atomic physics. Look at the next problem. The first member of the Pascal series in the hydrogen atom, okay, so in the hydrogen spectrum is of the wavelength 18,800 angstrom. The short wavelength of the series limit or the short wavelength limit of the Pascal series is the question here, correct? So as you know that for hydrogen spectrum z is equal to 1 we are taking, so therefore I can say that the 1 by lambda or the wave number 1 by lambda equal to r into z is 1, so 1 divided by n1 square minus 1 divided by n2 square. This is the formula, n2 square. Okay, the question is to find out the first member is given, right? So therefore let me take the first member as therefore 1 divided by lambda 1 is equal to r into 1 by n1 square. For Pascal series n must be equal to 3, right? So n1 must be equal to 3, so 3 square minus 1 divided by 4 square. So suppose if I simplify this one, I will get the value of r as, it implies I will get the, so lambda 1 is given as how much, 18,800 angstrom here, so only unknown is r, so therefore I will get r is equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power of 7. Okay, so for the shortest wavelength, okay, for shortest wavelength we are taking lambda is equal to infinity, sorry, n2 is equal to infinity. So therefore I will get 1 divided by lambda dash, let me take, equal to r into 1 divided by 3 square minus 1 divided by infinity square. That is what the value is going to be 0 here, is going to be 0, so that is equal to r by 9 here. Clear? So substitute the value of r here. Okay, so therefore I will get lambda dash is equal to 9 divided by r. This is equal to, sorry, this is equal to 9 divided by 1.1 into 10 to the power of 7, so which leads to get the answer as 8225 angstrom. Okay, option C is the right answer for this question. Look at the next problem. In the Bohr model of hydrogen atom, the ratio of the period of the revolution of an electron in n equal to 2 to n equal to 1 orbit is the question. So as you know that the time period is directly proportional to uh, third to the power or cube of the orbit. So then our orbit here, so that's the reason why I can say that now the ratio of the periods is right. Now the ratio of the period, so that is what, t, how much it is, 2 divided by t1, that is going to be equal to 2 cube divided by 1 cube, that is what, 8 divided by 1 here. So that's the reason why it is 8 is to 1. Option C is the right answer for this question. Okay, the next problem says that the shortest wavelength in the Lyman series of the hydrogen spectrum is 912 angstrom. Okay, so corresponding to a photon energy of 13.6 electron volt, the shortest wavelength in the Balmer series is about. Okay, so you know that lambda minimum, let me take, okay, that is the shortest wavelength, lambda minimum for the Lyman series is equal to 1 divided by r. Okay, so just go through the synopsis so that I can definitely get to know about it. Okay, so this is for Lyman series, let me take it as Lyman series, L, like this. Similarly for Balmer series, okay, so lambda minimum for Balmer series, okay, Balmer series B equal to 4 divided by r. Okay, just go through the synopsis, I have discussed each and everything there. So by using these two expressions, I can make the relationship as lambda minimum of Balmer series, that must be equal to 4 times, I'm taking the minimum division of them. Okay, I'm just dividing both the equations. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. I am performing equation number 1 divided by equation number 2 like this. Okay, so 4 times lambda minimum of the Lyman series here. Okay, so now this is what 4 into, it's given as the shortest from the Lyman series is given, right? This is what 912 angstrom. This is given as 912 angstrom. So which leads to get you answer as something like 3648 angstrom. So that is the right answer. Option A is the right answer for this question. Move to next one. Energy E of a hydrogen atom with the principal quantum number n is given by E equal to minus 13.6 divided by n square electron volt. The energy of a photon ejected when the electron jumps from n equal to 3 to n equal to 2 is the question here. Clear? So now suppose if you draw the energy diagram like this, so as you know that this is n equal to 3 and this is what n equal to 2. Okay, and here let me take the n is equal to 1. Okay, so at that time when an electron moves from the third orbit to the second orbit like this. Okay, so this is what E3 let me take now. Okay, so at that time, okay, transition of electron from third orbit to or the third state, it is what third level, to the second state, that is what second state, that must be equal to, says this for I have discussed in the synopsis that this must have the energy minus 1.51 electron volt and this is what minus 3.4 electron volt. Okay, and this is what minus 13.6 electron volt like this, correct? So suppose if I use the same rule here, so minus 1.51 minus of minus 3.4, correct? 3.4. So by using this one I will get it as something, how much it is, like 1.89 electron volt. Okay, so therefore therefore which is nearly equal to, I can take it as 1.9 electron volt here. So that's the reason why it is option D is the right answer for this question, 1.9 electron volt. Okay, please try to remember this corresponding energies, okay, so that you can solve the problem very easily. Okay, look at the fifth problem now. In the nth orbit, the energy of an electron En equal to 13.6 electron volt for hydrogen atom. Okay, the energy required to take the electron from first orbit to second orbit is, correct? See here, the same type of the problem. So let me take n equal to 1 here, n equal to 2 here. Now we are taking an electron from first state to the second state here. Clear? So this is what same thing. So clearly we have E1 equal to 13 minus 13.6 electron volt here, and E2 is equal to minus 3.4 electron volt. Okay, so therefore the transition of electron from first orbit to the second orbit is equal to, that is what E2 minus E1, that is what E2 is minus 3.4 electron volt minus of minus 13.6 electron volt. Okay, so this will lead you to get the answer as how much, 10 point plus 10.2 electron volt. So that's the reason why option A is the right answer for this question. Option A is the right answer. What the next problem here? In the spectrum of hydrogen, the ratio of the longest wavelength in the Lyman series to the longest wavelength in the Balmer series is the question. Clear? So let me take 1 by lambda 1 equal to, okay, r into 1 divided by Lyman series, right? The first one, longest wavelength in the Lyman. Okay, 1 square minus 1 divided by 2 square. Okay, so you'll get the longest wavelength for the next member. Okay, that is what n1 equal to 1 and n2 is equal to 2 here in Lyman series, and 1 divided by lambda 2 Balmer series, this r into, this is also longest series. Okay, so that's 1 divided by 2 square minus 1 divided by 3 square here. Okay, suppose if you take the division of both two, you'll get lambda 1 divided by lambda 2 is equal to 5 divided by 27. 5 by 27. Okay, I have collected all the ratio of this series, spectral series, okay, in a table. So please just go through them so that you can answer this question in just 20 seconds. Okay, we can move to the next one here. The wave number of a photon in the bracket series hydrogen atom is 9 divided by 400 r. The electron has transited from the orbit having the quantum number. Okay, so you know that the for bracket series, we know that the wave number equal to, that is what 1 by lambda equal to, or mu dash equal to r into what, 1 divided by 4 square minus 1 divided by n2 square. Let me take. Okay, so they have given that the wave number is given as how much, 9r divided by 400 is given. It's clearly given here. Okay, so that is equal to r into 1 divided by 16, 1 divided by 16 minus 1 divided by n2 square here. Okay, you need to calculate the value of n2 here. So what will I get here? Let me try to get the answer now. So this is what, 9 r gone here, left with 9 by 400 equal to 1 by 16 minus 1 divided by n2 square. Okay, so it implies 1 by n2 square equal to 1 by 16 minus 9 divided by 400, and by 400. So this leads to get the answer as 16 divided by 400 here. Okay, 16 by 400. Okay, so how much you'll get here again? N2 square equal to I'll get left with what, how much, 400 divided by 16, right? Simplification is up to you, please do it as soon as possible. Okay, so n2 equal to, this is what, 20 divided by 4, that is what, equal to 5. n2 equal to 5. So that's the reason why option A is the right answer for this question. Move to the next problem. The shortest wavelength present in the Paskin series of the spectral line is, okay, this is a very simple problem. Okay, 1 by lambda equal to z equal to 1 hangidru, so equal to 1 divided by n1 square. Okay, Lyman Balmer n1 square minus 1 divided by n2 square, just take it like this. Okay, so now after that, as you know that n1 equal to 3, and for shortest wavelength you need to take n2 is equal to infinity. Substitute the values of Rydberg constant and all, so that you will get lambda equal to something like 818 point something will get. So this is nearly equal to 820 nanometer. Option D is the right answer for this question. Okay, when an electron jumps from n equal to 4 level to n equal to 1 level, the angular momentum of the electron changes by, okay, so you need to find, as you know that angular momentum L is equal to nh divided by 2 pi, right? So change in the angular momentum equal to n2 minus n1, let me take, or n1 minus n2. Okay, so however you can take n1 minus n2, you can, let me take here, into h divided by 2 pi here. So that's why this is what, 4 minus 1 into h divided by 2 pi, that is what, 3h divided by 2 pi. 3h divided by 2 pi. Option D is the right answer for this. This is what the change in what, angular momentum. Okay, this is a very good interesting problem and challenging problem as well. The hydrogen atom emits light when it changes from n equal to 5 energy level to n equal to 2 energy level. Which color of light would be the atom emitting? Okay, so to solve this problem you need to get the value of lambda, so that you should remember the wavelength ranges of different colors like V, I, B, G, Y, O, R. Okay, I hope that you have studied in electromagnetic waves, right? V, I, B, G, Y, O, R. Okay, so the wavelength ranges also you need to remember here. Okay, so therefore let me take 1 divided by lambda. Let me take the calculate the value of the lambda first of all. Okay, lambda equal to r into 1 divided by n initial square minus 1 divided by n2 square, or f final square. Okay, however you can take, no problem here. Okay, so the Rydberg constant is 1.097 10 to the power of 7 per meter. No problem for that. The finally it is moving to what, 2 finally, and this is initially is 5 here. Okay, so substitute 1 by lambda is equal to 1.097, okay, into 10 to the power of 7 per meter. Initially it was at 5 square minus 1 divided by 2 square. Okay, so just simplify it to get the value of lambda as how much, Okay, lambda as how much? Lambda is, get it as minus 4.3408 into 10 to the power of minus 8 meter. Okay, so wavelength cannot be negative. Okay, so therefore I can take lambda is equal to, so is what, 4.3408 into 10 to the power of okay, it should not be negative here. Okay, it should be only the positive. Okay, this should be positive. This is what equal to something like 10 to the power of minus 7. Okay, this should be 10 to the power of minus 7 here. So therefore I will get it is as 434.08 into 10 to the power of minus 9. That is what in terms of nanometer. Okay, so this is what 434.08 nanometer. Okay, so wavelength of the violet color is in between 382 for violet. Okay, for violet. Okay, for violet the wavelength range is from 380 nanometer to 450 nanometer. So therefore it is, this is lying in between these two wavelength ranges. So that's the reason why option D is the right answer. So the violet color will be the emitted, will be the color emitted by the atom. Okay, so option D is the right answer for this question. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. Please do like this video. Please kindly share this video with your friends and colleagues to support us. Please do subscribe to our channel, and I will definitely upload a number of the problem videos in future as well. Please do comment if you have any doubts so that I can help you with. Wish you all the best for your examinations. Good luck. Bye bye.